The Buddhist Canon, an overview of Buddhist scriptures. The Buddhist Canon, also known as the Buddhist Scriptures, forms the foundational texts of Buddhism and serves as a guide for spiritual practice and understanding the teachings of the Buddha. These scriptures are vast and varied, reflecting the different schools of Buddhism that developed over time, and are divided into several categories of texts. The most significant and widely studied Buddhist scriptures are collectively known as the Tripitaka, or Three Baskets, which represent the earliest and most important body of Buddhist literature. Over time, other texts, commentaries, and writings have been added, particularly in the Mahayana and Vajrayana traditions, making the canon even more extensive. Let's explore the structure and key components of the Buddhist canon. 1. The Tripitaka, Three Baskets. The Tripitaka, also called the Pali Canon in Theravada Buddhism, is the oldest and most authoritative collection of Buddhist scriptures. It is divided into three main sections, or baskets, each dealing with different aspects of the Buddha's teachings. 1.1 The Sutta Pitaka. The Sutta Pitaka. Key collections within the Sutta Pitaka include Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, and Uttara Nikaya. Khuddaka Nikaya, a collection of smaller texts, including well-known works like the Dhammapada, a compilation of sayings of the Buddha, Jataka tales. 1.2 The Vinaya Pitaka. The Vinaya Pitaka. Key components of the Vinaya Pitaka include Patimokkha Khandaka, additional rules and procedures concerning monastic life, including ordination, discipline, and interactions with laypeople. Parivara, a summary and analysis of the rules in the Vinaya, often used as a study guide for monks. 1.3 The Abhidhamma Pitaka, basket of higher teachings. The Abhidhamma Pitaka is a more abstract and philosophical section of the canon. It provides a detailed analysis of the nature of reality, the workings of the mind, and the processes of mental and physical phenomena. The Abhidhamma is considered an advanced teaching that systematically categorizes the elements of experience and explains the laws of cause and effect, dependent origination. Some important elements of the Abhidhamma Pitaka include Dhammasangani, a detailed enumeration of mental and physical phenomena. Vibhanga, a collection of analyses on various subjects related to the teachings. Padana, a complex and intricate analysis of causality and conditional relationships in the universe. 2. The Mahayana Sutras. As Buddhism spread beyond India into other regions such as China, Tibet, and Japan, new texts emerged, particularly in the Mahayana tradition. These texts, called the Mahayana Sutras, present expanded teachings that go beyond the early Pali Canon and offer new interpretations of the Buddha's path. While not universally accepted by all Buddhist schools, they are central to Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism. Key Mahayana Sutras include the Lotus Sutra, one of the most influential Mahayana texts, which teaches that all beings have the potential to attain Buddhahood and emphasizes the importance of compassion and skillful means in teaching the Dharma. The Heart Sutra, a brief but profound text that explores the concept of emptiness, shunyata, and the nature of reality, often recited in Mahayana Buddhist practice. The Diamond Sutra, a discourse on the nature of reality, impermanence, and the importance of letting go of all attachments, including attachment to concepts of the self. The Avatamsaka Sutra, Flower Garland Sutra, a grand and cosmic vision of the interconnectedness of all beings, emphasizing the vast and infinite qualities of the Buddha and the universe. The Vimalakirti Sutra, a text that emphasizes the role of lay practitioners in Mahayana Buddhism and presents profound teachings on non-duality and wisdom. 3. Vajrayana texts, Tantric scriptures. Vajrayana Buddhism, often associated with Tibetan Buddhism, developed its own body of scriptures that focus on esoteric teachings and advanced meditative practices. These texts often incorporate elements of Tantra. Key Vajrayana texts include the Gyasamaja Tantra, one of the foundational tantric texts, focusing on advanced meditation practices and the transformation of ordinary consciousness into enlightened awareness. The Hevajra Tantra, a central text of Tantric Buddhism, providing instruction on the path to enlightenment through visualization, mantra recitation, and ritual practice. The Kalachakra Tantra, a comprehensive and complex text that deals with cosmology, time cycles, and advanced meditation techniques aimed at achieving enlightenment. In Vajrayana Buddhism, the role of the guru or teacher is essential, as many of these advanced teachings are transmitted directly from teacher to student. These teachings are often kept secret until the practitioner is ready to receive them. 4. Commentaries and treatises. In addition to the primary canonical texts, many Buddhist scholars and teachers throughout history have written extensive commentaries and treatises to clarify and elaborate on the teachings found in the scriptures. These writings are highly regarded and studied within various schools of Buddhism. Notable examples include the Visuddhimagga, The Path of Purification, by Buddhaghosa, a Theravada text that serves as a comprehensive guide to meditation and ethical conduct. The Abhidharmakosa by Vasubandhu, an influential Mahayana text that provides a detailed analysis of the Abhidharma and the nature of reality. The Bodhisattvavatara by Shantideva, a famous Mahayana text that outlines the path of the Bodhisattva, focusing on the cultivation of compassion and wisdom. Conclusion. The Buddhist canon is incredibly diverse and extensive, reflecting the depth and complexity of Buddhist thought and practice. From the early teachings of the Pali Canon to the expansive Mahayana Sutras and the esoteric texts of Vajrayana Buddhism, these scriptures provide a wealth of wisdom for those seeking spiritual growth and understanding. Each school of Buddhism emphasizes different aspects of the canon, but all share the common goal of guiding practitioners toward liberation from suffering and the attainment of enlightenment.